And what's up, everybody? Uh-oh. I forgot to size everything.
So she said,
Yep. Boom, there we go. Got it. I forgot to have it Actually, I clicked on the wrong scene when we started. If you watch
so
it,
we on?
yeah, we're on. We're live. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to Ask a Mod Anything.
Where you can ask us anything.
Yep.
I'm a mod plus. I have private information.
You want to know something? Ask this dude right here.
Yeah.
Where is he at?
He's to your left. Yep. What's up, Ink Platypus? How's it going, man? How's it going, Ink Platypus? Oh man, we're just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. Hanging out with the members. If you have a question, it can be about BAM. It can be about life. We've answered medical questions on this thing.
Collectibles.
We're not saying you can take it or should take it, but we've answered them.
Yeah, you definitely should not take our medical information, but our medical advice, but
might be able to use it as Google advice to start that way.
There you go.
I'm fine.
Does anyone have a question? You have to tell me because I can't see anything other than.
No, I'll read all the comments and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't see it either, so
that's fine. I got you.
Fancy setup there. I have 17 screens. I can't see.
So no, we're just hanging out. It's Saturday. And didn't really have much going on this evening. Didn't have a show to put out, so we decided to go live.
I was free to. The oldest and Marie went up north to go watch a Japanese movie, and I didn't want to read for 3 hours.
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't like the subtitles in movies either.
Drive my car, so it's okay. I'll watch it on Blu-ray when we get it, which we seem to get every movie Blu-ray.
Sorry for the glare in the picture, and let me. This is the autograph we were talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but the bar is in there in the shadow box.
It went away.
You mean that one?
Yes, that one there.
Yeah, you got the same one.
That's cool. That is the what was the good, the bad, and the ugly?
Bounty and the bounty.
Oh, good, the bad, and the bounty. Yeah, that was the good, the bad, and the bounty.
And the bar fit just right in there in the frame I got. That's heavy. Yeah, it's awesome. Everyone is tripping on it, and it's good weight. It's made. I mean, this is by far one of the best.
It's a solid poured metal, like you would think, some kind of a weird space alloy would be as a space. So,
that's awesome.
Turned out, I was surprised.
Ink Platypus says he wants that really bad. It's sick. Ink Platypus, man, do you have any questions for us, man? Anything about BAM, life, collectibles, comics?
And since I was taking pictures, here's another one too. I'm just to pass the time. Here is my Alicia Silverstone with the Batarang up in there, that frame. I love shadow boxes and like messing with them. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can see, but my Sean Ashton right there. I got little. Yeah, I'll show you guys in another time. But there's little gold coins in the bottom of it. It's got the key, and then what's that thing called again? The doubloon.
The doubloon, yeah.
And he's holding it, but BAM's prop is literally I got a way to stick it up in the shadow box. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. But
he's holding it, and you could see BAM's physical one on the autograph. Awesome. And again, I'll show you guys another time.
Ink Platypus has a question for us. He says, "What is y'all's holy grail collectible? Like, are you talking about ones that we have or ones that we want?" That's because I have one that I have, and that I have one that I want as well.
Have one
Well,
that you have.
I don't know if I have the one because I really have just really one, and that's to have an autograph or a piece of the costume from Christopher.
I heard condom.
Say that again. You kind of broke up a little bit, Paul.
An autograph or a piece of the costume of Christopher Reeve.
Yes. Yeah.
Superman.
That's actually the one that I want. I have another one. I have my Michael J. Fox autograph. I have the BAM one, and I have one where I met him in person, cast sign piece.
This isn't very big, but I have a piece of Henry Cavill's.
That's
Right.
cool.
What's up?
I have Henry Cavill's autograph right here.
I haven't got his autograph, but that's a piece of the costume from one of his costumes.
I have his autograph right there.
Yeah, it's shameful being a Superman fan how much I don't have that I need to start getting on.
Well, let's
So-
see. I got, of course, Tom Welling from BAM.
Yeah.
Dean Cain and Brandon Routh.
I've got a Brandon Routh Funko. Of course, I've got the.
Did you get that from Carrie?
I got a jersey from Carrie.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Rooker ran over and signed and kind of pissed her off, but I think it's funny.
It's not the one you got. The one that
Yeah,
what's his name?
yeah. Signed by Rosenbaum and Rooker and Tom Welling on a Smallville Football High.
if you
Jersey.
didn't you haven't heard that story. Carrie, Tom Welling is her. I mean, she's literally got Smallville tattooed on her arm right here. She loves that show, and she went and she met him, and she got this jersey, and she was having everyone from Smallville sign it. Well, Michael Rooker was next to Welling, and he just jumps over and signs it. You know, everybody would think, wow, you know, you got a free autograph from someone who's semi-big, and cannot Carrie though. That ruined it for her.
not happy.
Yeah.
She did this. That was a meeting of a lifetime for her
Yeah.
to get autographs, and it was one of those things that, you know, there's. I mean, a lot of celebrities, but there's certain people that I think I would be a little, you know.
I get it. That'd be like me trying to get a cast sign piece from Back to the Future and say, you know,
Henry Cavill.
Scarlett Johansson comes over and signs it. You know, that
Yeah.
would piss me off so much.
That you've
But
admired
it's
for.
still Scarlett Johansson. But I get
It
what
would
you're
piss
saying.
me off. Ink Platypus, he says, I love Superman stuff. I have nothing of Superman. I just have a reprint of Action Comics Superman. Guessing the
That's the
Action
first
Comics
one.
#1, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, man. That's a good piece to have. It's a start, man. It's a start.
I like the homage. I was watching Glass recently, and the very end, one of the last screens you see is when they're sitting at that bus stop and they're showing footage on the TVs, and you see Homeboy pick up the car, the green car, and it's like the Action Comics #1 was Superman,
Mhm.
and that's where the movie ends. And if you're not watching, you won't see it, but I like that he did that. Go ahead, Kevin.
And we got David J. Well, looky what I found. Ink Platypus, I'm biased. I'd give anything to meet any celebrity. Hey, man, that's what cons are for.
Yeah,
That is what cons are for.
we some couples go to Napa or wine country or go whatever, and me and Marie, we go to conventions 2 to 3 times a year just to break off and go stand in line and nerd out with people and collect autographs, and it's really not worth, you know, the money you're putting in or whatever. It's not worth it. It's just that, you know, we can look at our house and remember where we got that autograph and
Yeah.
stories that went together. And yeah, you know, some of the autographs are like, he's $50. It's not that. It's the engagement and the memory.
It
that you're,
is, yeah.
I totally get that. When Kevin was getting his, that's why that's his, holy grail, because he literally met them all.
Yeah.
Plus, he got it on something that no one else in the world has. He had something specifically made.
Yeah, I had
for
it custom made
Custom
just for
made.
that.
That's what I was.
just for
We-
that specific con, yeah.
Well, we have a great story for Christopher Lloyd. We met him, and Marie and her family have every New Year's they watch the movie Clue.
Mhm.
So since for years and years, you know, And so that's what we got it on. Everybody's getting Back to the Future, and we already got it through BAM. So like, let's get Clue. And then I have a video filmed and everything, but he didn't understand how to spell the word professor. He says, one F, two. So on our sign, it says Professor Plum. Lloyd. But those are the things. It's not making fun of Christopher. It's just the memory that we had. Oh, and you know, it's just fun things.
I have met Christopher Lloyd, say 3-4 times now, and every time I've met him, it's been like he is not there. Like his mind seems to be somewhere else, or he seems heavily medicated, I should say. But he's definitely not in a normal frame of mind, it seems like. But I mean, he's an elderly person. He's an older gentleman, so I get it. Let's see. We have Ink Platypus as well. It says, "That's me and my husband's favorite thing to do. It's a nice way to have us time." It really is. Like if you have a significant other and go into cons, it's definitely, and they enjoy it, I should say. It's
what part
to do.
Maybe we might go to the same cons. We don't know.
Yeah, Ink Platypus. What kind of cons do you go to? What part of the country do you go to?
Where are you from, basically?
Yeah. Let's see. David J. We're Ask a Mod anything, man. If you have a question, ask us a question. That's how you get entered in for the giveaway that we're having today. Ask questions.
So, you know, speaking of grails, as she answers, I got one recent. I can't call it a grail, but it's an autograph that I think I got from Marie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have shown you guys already. But it's an autograph that it's going to be increasingly hard. Now, with Marie, her favorite #1 Phantom is Nightmare on Elm Street. She calls him Robert, and you know, she's got the autographs and every single figure you can think of. And this is not it, but we got this previously. This has Heather Langenkamp and Miko Hughes from Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Nice.
We were going to get right here, but I went and found this item, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm going to have it reframed with this, but this is how it came right here.
I've seen that.
CD track for the New Nightmare, but I got it for that autograph right there.
Oh, that's cool. Who is it?
And
you broke up. You broke up.
I got it for this autograph right here, and that's Wes Craven.
There you go.
And he's no longer with us. So I'm like, you know what? I got to get this. And I think, you know, once I remat it and figure out how I want to do it, I think it'll look pretty good together.
I think it will too. Let's see. Ink Platypus says he mostly goes to Texas cons. Hey, Ink Platypus, are you by any chance going to Dallas? Excuse me, Dallas Fan Expo? Because I am now in Texas as well, and I plan on hitting up several cons here in Texas.
And depending if Kevin and his son and his wife doesn't mind having someone sleeping on their floor, I may be there as well.
Hey, the more the merrier, man. David J. Why does Kevin hate DC Comics so much?
What?
Marvel.
DC?
Marvel.
Yeah, he put the laughing emoji. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He put the laughing emoji. Ha 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 ha.
Ooh, Paul.
Sorry.
Did he miss anything up?
No, it's fine. It hasn't messed anything up quite yet. I love me DC Comics. Everybody knows I'm a DC fan and I'm not a Marvel hater because hate is a strong word.
You are.
I am not a Marvel hater, man.
Yeah, you are.
No,
dude.
hate is a strong word.
You crap on everything, dude.
Oh, well, I crap on it because they're crappy movies. That's not because I hate them. I mean, I think that they're garbage. But you know, that's just me.
Keep on going. Trash, garbage. You don't hate them.
I don't hate them. No, I don't hate them.
You
I just
like
don't.
the gunk between your toes after a long hot day more than you do Marvel movies.
I don't know. I don't hate them. I just don't watch them. They don't do anything for me. Let's see. Ink Platypus says hopefully he gets to go to Dallas Fanboy. He's currently saving up. I am too. I've actually already got my tickets for it, but I still gotta pay for the hotel and the stuff that happen.
you already did all that.
I'm gonna check the itinerary. I'll hit you up.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a couple.
Are you gonna go, Paul, to the Dallas? Seriously?
No,
You gonna-
I'm money.
Let's see. David J says, "Oh, and DC movies are just gold standard." That you're right. There they are.
Segue. Who's watching Peacemaker?
Dude, did you see the finale?
I did.
This will be spoilers because
Called it.
I just will. There will be spoilers in this. I don't care if you're watching and you haven't seen Peacemaker yet. Sorry, spoilers ahead.
I
Peacemaker
personally,
Is
I
the
went
man
and saw the ending of that, and it was so awesome. It really was.
Yeah. The little the cameo at the cameos at the end were really good.
So at the end, he's walking away, and this is going to be spoilers, like Kevin said, heavy spoilers. He's walking away, and everyone's beat up. He's carrying some food, and again, like I said, past couple times, I have not watched it. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. But I did watch this scene, and he's walking, and then all of a sudden, you see the lightning from Flash and Wonder Woman and Henry Cavill's Superman just like
Floating
hanging
there.
out there, and at Aquaman, he just
Peacemaker's
looks over at him and he goes,
You're
well, first
late.
he's walking, you're late. He goes, they already did it.
You're late,
It's like this-
expletives.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was shocked when they said that. I'm like, oh, it's HBO. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. And then he looks over at Aquaman. What does he say again? Go back and fuck your fish.
Yeah, go
or
back and
something?
fuck a fish. Go back to the ocean and fuck a fish. And Aquaman, Jason Momoa, Aquaman.
He's there, yeah.
he says, "I'm really sick of that rumor," and
Ezra Miller's Flash
Miller's
is
Flash
literally there.
says, "But it's not true." And Aquaman says, "Fuck you, Barry."
He's like,
I loved it.
that was pretty cool. That
What
was
about
pretty
you, Paul?
tight.
How'd you like it?
I'm telling you, I'll I usually skip through the intro of shows,
Oh,
but I look forward to.
Oh my god.
do you really want to? Do you really want to taste it?
First time I watched it, I'm like, this is crazy. Then I'm like, it's catchy, man.
It really is. Yeah.
Because I hear some of the music, I'm like, I want to hear it again. And you can hear a lot of them. Somebody built soundtracks for the show. Some of the songs, I'm like, I never heard that before. It is so good.
I know I asked you specifically the last time, Kevin, but again, what does he say? Do you really want to?
Do you really wanna? Do you really want to taste it?
And what is he referring to?
Gunpowder in your
Yeah.
face
Yeah. Yeah.
will be nice.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Paul. Did not want to have to explain that to Felix.
It's
Listen,
yeah, to me, it's I don't want to say it to the extreme. I said it cut out, but Peacemaker's kind of like the Mandalorian of DC. It's kind of bringing more positive attention to the entire
Yeah.
franchise.
That I can agree with.
Let's see, David J. You can say what you want about Marvel, but at least they're not fighting a giant starfish. Dude, Starro was freaking awesome.
Yeah, you know what? When I first seen him, I'm like, whatever. But you know what? He was formidable. Yeah, the little dude flying out of him, and he grew as he went. And
If you've read the comics, man, Starro is a bad MF.
well, the thing is, if you look back at the positively reviewed films, it's because the execs at DC didn't think they would do anything. So when they did Aquaman, they left them alone. When they did Wonder Woman, they left them alone. They did,
They should have butted in Wonder Woman 84, though. That movie.
They butt in Wonder Woman 84.
bad.
They did.
They did because it was popular. And now everybody they keep going through executives, and what's happening is they all want to put a name on it, so they interfere and add all this nonsense, and that's what ruins it. That's what happened to the first
Oh,
so many other movies.
check it out on Twitter. Go ahead.
How's it going, Shonya Ripa? How's it going, Shonya Ripa? We are having an Ask a Mod Anything, man. You can ask us questions about, BAM, BAM, life, anything, comics. It don't
Say
matter.
DC.
Yeah. You can ask us questions about anything you want. And And
like Kevin said earlier, we've answered medical questions. Again, do not take our medical advice. We've talked about bidets.
Yeah,
We've
we've talked
talked about
But nights.
but yeah,
actually BAM artist Denzel Draws. Actually, we were talking about a bidet when he was with us the last time,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I have one too, man. Don't leave, don't leave home without it."
but we're having a giveaway, man. Ask us questions. That's how you get entered into the giveaway. Just
So
simple
far,
as
we
that.
have Dave J and Platypus. Are
Yep.
you gonna put their names in a deal? Are you gonna let Paul pick the winner? How are you gonna? I should have thought about that beforehand.
Not really. I'll just pick a winner.
Your members are consistent ones, but they might not know exactly what I do. And me and Felix actually were one of the very first moderators in August of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Carrie.
July.
I think, yeah, I know July and August was a ramping up kind of thing. I think we had 800 members in the community. And
We started right at 500 because I remember as a moderator, I posted, "We have 500 members," all excited and crap.
exactly. And and then Bam moved. I was a moderator for the community. We worked together. Then as Bam moved to Texas, their current customer service team, I guess, couldn't come with them. So in the interim, I kind of helped with emails and customer service until they got a new team, and I never left. So
Let's see. David J. Paul, did you finally get a Simpsons toy in your background yet?
a Simpsons toy in my background. You know what? I don't know. I don't think so. I recently took down my. Hold on.
That has to be David Johnson.
Yeah, it's David Johnson.
Should I go get it? The ultimate.
Go
Simpsons?
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
is it the one you showed us?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He actually got it. It was Bam's a Bam giveaway before he was a mod.
Yeah.
He won that.
Mods,
I
because mods are
speaking of
not
winning-
eligible for giveaways,
yeah.
which is fine.
Really quick, now that we're talking about it, DC and all that stuff and the Snyder cut, I know we're not talking about it. Give me a second, Paul. But on Twitter, I won the trilogy, Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, which I love that movie,
Mhm.
and the Snyder cut Justice League on 4K. Some dude was having a giveaway on Twitter, and he's like, answer this question or whatever, and I won. I was like, yeah. Never mind. Go ahead.
I realize what the item is. It's not easy to get to. We're gonna skip it. But
No problem.
I'll tell you. So I got my first box in June of 2016. And I'll go back to what we said before. The community was 2017. So this was the year one. And then in October, I entered a contest for BAM and actually won a Simpsons item. And it was a Matt Groening signed Bartman comic book with a little business, everything else in it. And so that was my very first win from the BAM box. And then, 6-7 months later, I joined the team.
I started BAM. What was it? The Versus box year one. I believe it was the Versus.
Is that the one that had the coin of Daredevil on the
Yeah.
side?
That's 2 or 3.
Yeah. It was very early on. I've been with BAM ever since, and then let's see. I've been a moderator now for what 2 years?
Yeah, 2+.
Yeah.
I think you're a little John, right?
I came on after John and Michael.
Well, we started expanding really big is when Kevin was the first one of the newer mods.
Yeah. Hey, the first and the best of the newer mods.
Going back to I was asked this question by
Other
Dave.
mods might be watching. I'm not saying anything.
I don't care if they're watching or not. I'm still the best.
Kevin's real full of himself. You should hear half the stuff.
Because he's got liquid courage in his cup.
Amen. Cheers.
Really quick though, Paul,
Yeah.
Denzel Draws asked this. You know what? I need to go get my drink too. And I didn't really answer it, but the Mod Squad started basically off of GFY Inc. Remember, we were talking about that? It was me, you, Carrie,
I
Mike
actually
Tapp,
don't-
and Shane. And we were just
Yeah.
gonna do something on the side of BAM, but kind of BAM related, and just sit there once a week and shoot the crap. But
I have
it,
still actually, if we need to use it, so good for you, Inc. at
Yep.
gmail.com.
okay, Mike Tapp was a moderator at the time, so that you can put that together. What GFY
Oh, we got Andy
meant.
Clark in the room now.
But-
Sorry to cut you off. I'm just saying who's in there.
Hi, Andy Clark, but you're gonna have to hold a second. And Kevin jumped, brought up the idea of us doing something like that again. I'm like, dude, I've been wanting to do that since the other group of mods. We got to do it, and the Mod Squad kind of formed from that,
It rhymes.
and it rhymes.
Yep. I don't remember who came up with the name, the Mod Squad, but
The logo is tight.
yeah, I created the logo. So let's see.
Oh, and if you win the Geek Box today, you'll also win Mod Squad swag, stickers and pins and whatnot. Right, Kevin?
Yes. Let's see. Andy Clark started just after the first 80s box. Dude, I remember that first 80s box too. That was the one with
Ralph Macchio.
That was in May
hey,
of 20
was that the one
Oh,
with the
wait a minute. Who was in it, Kevin?
Machio.
Ralph,
I like the way he says
Ralph
it.
Macchio?
Well,
Whatever. Was that the one that had the Slimer print in it?
Yes.
Yeah. we have that in the living room on the wall.
Oh, that's one of my favorite prints too.
And the variant about it, he was drinking Ecto Cooler.
Yeah. I want to find. I have the original.
I think you
I
sold
think-
it to me, dude.
I think I have the original somewhere.
You sold me the Slimer print and then the Freddy versus Jason, I think.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, before we even knew each other as mods or anything, just in the community, I was like, you
Maybe.
were selling something, and I remember I got those two from you. I think.
Yeah, I don't see it on my wall, so I guess I don't have it. But yeah, I want the one with the Ecto Cooler. Let's see. Andy Clark says Ralph sold me to try out Bambox. Was so bummed that you missed it, but you've gotten everything really cool since. So there's been a lot, especially since Bam has jumped to Beckett. That Beckett COA now just puts so much extra value on these autographs.
The second signed item was October with the Gatton Matarazzo hat. No, that was the third.
Yeah.
The first one was Zoom. Then you have Ralph Macchio. Then it was a Gatton hat in October. That was 1 in 3 or 4. And I think then it went to
Bam was 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 got not because now it's autographed in every box. Every Bam box you get. Speaking of which, your first Bam box, go ahead and use Squad 15.
Yes.
The promo code, go ahead.
Yes. If you want if you want to sign up for Bam now, your very first box, use promo code Squad 15 and you get 15% off your first box.
Just don't say that a little birdie said this to you, but someone was messing with the code and you might be able to use it once in your account now. I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? We've been talking a lot about how long we've been around, and we've seen a lot of autographs, and we get a lot of stuff. Now, I want to say that the March box is a box that I've been looking forward to more than a lot of boxes in 5 years of doing this.
Which box?
The autograph.
One.
Yeah. Which box? You got the horror.
March Geek.
The Geek box. Now, the
Which
horror box.
you can win by asking questions. Go ahead.
The horror box. This is a gentleman that at conventions has lines wrapped around the corner. And so his autograph costs more than the cost of the box at cons. And I can guarantee you that because I go to a lot of cons.
And you go to a lot of horror cons in itself too, don't you? Yeah.
I do. I'm pretty versed on goes to what and how much they cost, and I can tell you right now, his autograph will cost more than the boxes cost right now. On top of parking, getting in the place, and standing in line, and everything else, and you're welcome.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna lie. We saw the person that did the signing for the Geek Box, and we saw a little. Sometimes they do a little, "Hey, Bammers, blah blah blah. I'm glad I signed for Bam, yada yada yada." And I watched it at least 7, 8 times, man. I just watched it over and over. It's, as I always say, I'm getting a second box, which got a second box, and it's worth it. If you're this fan, you were talking to a member in the community, Paul, and you were saying, stuff about Tom Welling, and everything's subjective. It really is. If I had a chance between Tom Welling and this autograph, I would pick this autograph over Tom Welling. But it depends on what you're into. You're into Superman. Tom Welling's probably a little bit better for you.
Tom Welling, he was just, he's a name for a show that was on TV for 15 years. This autograph, you might be watching reasonably right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a question. Let's see. Ink Platypus says he didn't see the live. What's March 4 box going to be? It is Leprechaun, Cheerleader Camp, Dracula 2000, and Reanimator.
I'm not going to say that thing. Yeah, but the Geek Box too is a good one. It's got Moon Knight. It's got
that prop, yo.
Oh, yeah, the prop in the Geek Box is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Andy Clark, fire breaks out. What's the first thing from your background you're grabbing? Ooh, that's a good question.
What is it?
If a fire breaks out right now, what's the first thing you're grabbing from your background? That right there. That right there. Grabbing.
You know what? Just because it's the most valuable, I don't know if you can see it, but this Michael J. Fox pop right here. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know about what I grabbed.
Sentimental? Go ahead.
This item right here. Forgive me if I break it. I used to make these. I made this one.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And Marie was interested in it. And yeah, I made this for her. And this is what really got us having a conversation way back in 2016.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it's kind of like I did the idea of like a clown getting his face ripped off and put back like a leather face clown. How about that?
Cool. That's really cool.
That. See, that's a sentimental piece. Yeah. Mine would be
Henry Cavill right there.
Where is it at? My sentimental piece was behind me. I recently did some moving around and it's not there anymore. But my other one is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's Negan. It's a statue. It's a little statuette that moves. But it's Negan going to town with Lucille and a couple of zombies. That would seriously go out the door with me too.
There's the
little blam, 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 blam.
Bam, 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 bam.
There's the spill the coffee. Ink Platypus says spill the coffee. Oh, they on what the props and stuff are. Nope. We can't go that far. We can't go that far into tell. We can give you like little hints and stuff, but we can't tell you exactly what the autographs or the props are.
But I got another item recently, and just the word extinct, kicked in, and people can think of what extinct is.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it. This is an item that we obtained recently that we were looking forward to get this for a long time. I was just segueing into the plus boxes, but
okay,
this
was going to say.
I was segueing into the boxes with the extinct box, but this Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, dude, I wanted to get that and get
that's
it.
That's so awesome.
That's awesome.
Funko Pop. I mean, it's difficult because we have a whole list of all of our or stacked up all of our pops. So this one we got to find a new home for him. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
For him or for another him?
Huh?
For that one, that particular pop you're selling?
No, I'm not selling
okay.
that. What are you talking about?
No, I thought you said
Goldblum.
find a new home for something. I was like,
No,
New
find
home. In the house.
New home in the home.
oh, a home for him at the house.
A new home in the home.
Well, let me turn this around.
Yeah, that's a pop collection right there.
Got a couple Funko Pops.
Are all those
And they-
signed?
No, they are not.
But the ones on the wall are, right?
These are all Marie's Pops, a lot of them. And you come around and you'll see these are all my Pops. And then I'll take you in the other room here. Sorry, I'll move slow. I didn't plan on doing a tour, but it's all right.
That's quite
Hey,
okay.
are we still gonna do that
I'm gonna do a crib.
Mod
go-
Squad cribs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all signed Funko Pops.
Nice. Dude, that's cool.
But I
Man.
get
I'm not
shelves,
jealous.
tuck them up there. That way they're kind of out of the way, but yet people can stop and go, holy Jesus. But while we're here, there's Helena Bonham Carter, Johnny Depp. I know what you did last summer. There's a cast for Sandlot. Anna Paquin for True Blood. Val Kilmer. I know you like him, Felix.
I'll be your
Couple
Huckleberry.
of Jaws, Rainn Wilson. And down there you've got Joe Pantoliano from the Goonies.
You got
There's
the
a-
same exact floor as I do.
Cast Married with Children.
Yeah.
So let me get fixed here real quick.
I like how what you did with the pops and stuff. I just can't get into pops anymore. I know signed ones. They're so much easier to display and stuff like that because they're more compact and stuff like that.
Well, it's the fact that they're all the same size also.
Yeah.
And when you get actors,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's so many different sizes and shapes and everything else.
Yeah.
Versus pops, you can kind of measure it out and you're pretty good at where you need to go with
Let me
spacer.
move some so I can show you mine really quick. Well, my signed ones are behind me. I don't have very many, but hang on. Go ahead, Paul. It's gonna take me a second.
David
Damn.
J said he'd sell the Simpsons comic, not the pop.
When Bam says, for fans by fans, it shows we really are fans. When we, Adam asked for our input, we're pretty versed in what we're I think the pulse of what people want to see.
That's very true. That's very true. Like
And we'll give them honest feedback if we feel like it's maybe not right now, maybe not. If it's do we get excited as soon as we see it? That's the collective response.
yes.
And if we question it, and then we'll give them that feedback.
Yes.
Sometimes there's a reason it's done, sometimes it's not, but it's appreciated that we're asked.
Very much. so,
Showing
very
this
much so.
really slow because the way my room is. But my sisters work at Walmart. So I don't know if you can see the display, but I got one of these filled with pops. Then I got a couple of rocks on top. This is when we used to do the green screen in here. And then if I keep going, I got my bigger pops on that shelf there. There's Yoda there on top, baby Yoda. Grogu. And that shelf is kind of like the one that's right behind me with these guys, but the bigger pops.
All right, I'm gonna flip it on the members in the chat. If there was a fire to break out right now, what
What
is
would
the
you
one item
grab?
in your house that you would grab? The one geeky, nerdy, collectible item, I should say, that you would grab and take out. I'd like to know
What
that.
Holy Grail.
Yeah. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
I never
Shot
said
glass, glass man.
That's a cool prop. That is a
That
really
is-
cool
I
prop.
love it.
Look how big it is. It's as big as my head.
Hey, I don't mind miniature props. I really don't. That's just like the stones from not Sixth Sense, the Fifth Element.
There you go. How's that? A proportion?
Yeah, that's close.
Okay.
That's close. Remember, guys, ask us questions to be entered into a giveaway for a free Geek Box.
There it is.
Well, what about? I mean, what about what they collect? Right? I
Yeah.
mean, look, that's not new. Me, I love retro toys. I got this guy a while back, and I was so happy to get him. It's original from 1982.
Indiana?
Yeah, it's an
Nice.
original Skinner in the box still. It's got the crusty brown tape that's been
Put on there.
on.
Let's see. Let's see. We got David J. His Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy point of view gun would be his item.
How did I know?
Of
I
course.
You
just
know-
said that too, Papa. I knew it.
movie, but I don't want to watch it just for his sake. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Let's see. Ink Platypus says that would be my Robert Englund signed Living Dead doll her husband gave her for their anniversary. That is really cool.
What's up?
See, that's a double whammy. You got sentimental and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, husband.
Good job. Good job, hubby. And David J says he loves vintage toys and Simpsons, everything. Simpsons is okay. Family Guy is better.
Dude, Simpsons has been out since what, the 80s?
Yeah, they're
Like 87?
they're getting
I
a
mean,
little long in the tooth. It's time for them to
thought
go
they-
away.
Super Bowl.
I'm messing with you, David. I'm just messing with you, Dave.
I'm ready for you to start talk crap about Hitchhiker's Guide next. Damn, come down.
Hitchhiker's Guide. What a horrible book.
You're being a dick.
Yeah, I'm being a dick. Sorry.
Courage.
You really want to do it?
See your true colors. Let's see. What? You're dead to me, Kevin. Let's see. Andy Clark. Value signed Mattel hoverboard by Christopher Lloyd and Tom Wilson. Sentimental signed VHS copy of Rad by Bill Allen. A gift from wife. That's cool. That's really
Yeah,
cool,
that's what's up.
dude.
The only thing in here that's we have close to a VHS is this here. It's a beta.
A beta. Nice.
It's Star.
It's
It's
Star
the
Wars.
original.
Star Wars.
Yeah, but it's in the box. It's almost like but you open it, it's a little short statured.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Andy Clark, did you meet Tom Wilson and Christopher Lloyd to get your hoverboard signed? Just curious because I've met Tom Wilson probably more than I've met Christopher Lloyd. And Thomas Wilson is probably one of the most personable celebrities. He's in the top 3 of the most personable celebrities that I think I've ever met in my life.
I think he dresses too fancy.
He does for cons. He's in like a suit for the most
He's
part.
like-
Yeah.
He's seriously in a suit?
College professor, like the little patches on his elbows
Yeah.
and like a nice shirt. It's like he's gonna go out for drinks and mingle for the business later.
He don't come in like jeans and a t-shirt. Dude comes like it's a business to him, so he's coming business casual. So
That's not business.
that's
Put
what.
a tie on. He's getting married.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen him. Yeah, no, you're right. I can't even defend that as much as I'd like to. Let's see. Andy Clark. Yes, a while back, I think. Horror Hound Weekend. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Which one?
Oh,
Which port? Cincinnati or Indianapolis?
Cincinnati or Indianapolis, Andy Clark. And what year? If you know.
I might have been there.
Let's see. I think the most personable celebrity I've ever met is and I think I said this last time on one of the lives that we did, was John Barrowman. I don't know if you've ever met him, Paul. John
Yeah.
Barrowman. He was
He is great. I got a couple of videos with him.
oh my
he-
god.
Stories, because we got a poster. We're working on the cast for Weird Science,
Okay.
and telling him the story about I don't want to lose my teaching job, and he wrote that on there. He's just telling us the whole story of the scenario and how that was just made up. That wasn't part of the script. He just kind of said it, and it just like worked, and the humor, and yeah, it was great.
He is one of the celebrities that truly enjoys. If he don't, he's faking it very well, but it feels like he truly enjoys his fans.
It's not like he's an actor or anything, but
You know, I go to conventions, and some of them I see, I call them, excuse my French, con whores, because they're at every single con pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what they do. But they also seem like they don't want to be there.
Yep.
Uh,
I've seen a couple.
he's
of
one
those,
of them.
Who,
No,
John
no.
Barrowman? No.
But one person who I've seen at many cons, and I've met him many times, who literally is just goes all out for the fans. I mean, he'll go down, and it's Matthew Lillard, right?
Yeah,
I've never
heard-
seen him at a con. I've never met him at a con.
He gets down to the level of kids, and he'll talk in the Shaggy voice, and he'll sign stuff for him. I remember at a con, it was a Sunday morning, and none of the other Scream people were there yet, but Matthew Lillard's line was getting like 100 deep. And instead of just going to his table, he goes in and out the snake of the line, high-fiving every single person and giving them all heart attacks.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
that's cool.
People were like literally shocked at that. And that same convention, it was a funny story. We got Jamie Kennedy, and he's at
himself.
the table next to him, and I think he was a little saucy. But we were having him do a quote on a poster, and it was the quote that he said. And I said that in part 2. I said, no, you didn't. You said it to Lillard in part 1. We're like, Matt, come here. So we pull Matt into our little story. He says, dude, no, you don't even know what movies you're in anymore.
Let's see. David J said,
Story, but general idea of what happened.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun.
David J said he met Donnie Basco. He was super nice and was going to let me tattoo him, but we couldn't work out a schedule. That's right, because David's a tattoo artist. That's pretty cool. Ink Platypus. Best story I have from a celebrity was Ernie Hudson. Her daughter loves Ghostbusters, and she was 5 at the time, and she had a skin condition and the bandages on her arm. And that's it. He didn't go into detail after that. What happened? I want to know more.
I know. I put my phone down and everything, and it's like
Typing sucks.
Yeah, typing does suck. Andy Clark says he thinks it was Cincy in 2019.
We might have been there. I went with the one of them in Cincy. I think that might have been it, because I remember Robert was there.
Speaking of Ernie Hudson,
There
Yeah, I
you
was
go.
just
was this the big box? The first big box we
that's
ever
the
did, no?
very first big box. It
Okay.
was September of 2019 or October.
This was before Beckett too.
Yeah, Beckett came.
That was right before Beckett, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think this one, and then Elvira, and then right after that was Ian, the Emperor from Palpatine.
Ian
And
McKellen.
from there is when
There
we
you go.
started
right.
with Beckett.
Ink Platypus said she made a Stay Puft Man for him, and he spent a good 20 minutes talking to her and autographed a Ghostbusters car he had on his table and gave it to her.
Oh, is this okay?
She
The
says
rest of the story.
yeah, she says she still has it to this day, has a Ghostbuster for a friend. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I'm glad we got the end of that story. We got to hear the end of it. He had me on the edge of my seat there. Actually, I wanted to hear the more. What was that?
Cliffhanger.
Yes, the finger. Let's see. David J had Adrian Pastar from Heroes come get a tattoo in a shop. He says, no joke, he passed out. Can't take the
Well,
pain.
Movie stars was soft.
That's what I was just gonna. So from the pain or from?
Probably from the, well, it could be needles. Some
It's
people
probably
don't.
was that his first one? Did he have something else? I want to hear more.
Some people don't like needles, but they like tattoos. They like body art. So
How do you pass out though? That's weird.
yeah, it happened. I guess it happens.
Maybe he was flat and he just took a nap.
Could have. All right, let's see. We are at almost the hour mark here. Go and
Really?
probably go about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll pick a winner. So ask
That
your
works.
questions. Ask your questions. Get them in. David J said it was from adrenaline. Passed out from adrenaline.
Oh, so it wasn't the pain then. He was.
Yeah, you can
Was
get-
it his first one though?
Was it his
Adre-
first? Yes. Was it? What is it?
That's what I want to know.
Andy Clark? I have that too. Great auto from Ernie.
Although one from Bam.
Yeah, the one from Bam. Dude, I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying hanging out with members, just talking, answering questions.
And a little bit with Paul. I mean,
Oh yeah,
A little
Paul,
bit.
Paul too, I guess.
Great. I got a couple other items, but I brought just a few. I got one that you might appreciate, Kevin.
All right, what we got?
It's not the greatest grade, but I've seen this. I've been partnering with the local collectible shop.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to add a link to their webpage, and he really promotes their boxes for us and stuff like that. So I'm officially known as the BAM guy when I go. So he gave me a deal on this. I looked at him like, hey, how much is that? He said, here. And I said, no, I don't do here. So I gave him something that he really wanted. But
Oh, nice. 6.5. I don't care, man. Anything that's that
I didn't-
old.
I like the graded stuff. I like the old
how
stuff.
old? How old is that?
That's what 70,
Should say right on it.
70 something.
The top left.
Yeah, I'm looking. 872.
Yeah,
Damn.
2 months before my old ass was born.
yeah. Me too.
Can
Yeah.
you hold it up to the thing, Paul? I want to.
Adventure. I like that a lot, man.
That's.
I
what's
think
up.
the art back then was so much better than
Well,
what we have. Maybe not better. It's a different style, but like it emotes
It seems
more.
more raw, if that makes sense. Raw,
Here's
not in a bad way.
here's my take on him. It's simpler art, but it tells a bigger story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them, you'll see one character in emotion or something, but not really like this looks like a splash page with,
Mhm.
the logo up versus now it's the feature of the main character or something going on in the background of the face or something like that. So don't get me wrong. The artwork today is unbelievable. But it's a different story to me on the older stuff.
We have another question here. Ink Platypus. Okay, we know ones you guys would save. Which ones? Let's see. Which that you've now lost your love for or not high up in your collection anymore?
Fandoms or just items?
Okay. We know which
What-
ones you guys would save. Which ones that you've now lost your love for is not high. Okay. I get what he's saying. He's like, which ones that we have displayed, I guess, that we loved at first, but is not high on our collection anymore.
Like sign pop in particular, or just sign name that you can see or that we own.
Let's see. If I would say anything, probably pops right here. Like I have some Superman pops that, I at one point I was into pops. I've sold off a lot now, and just I only collect like certain ones. Like I still need. There's one pop that I'm looking for now that I want. It's the comic book Superman pop where it's the Action Comics #1 in the background, and you have the
I don't
Action
know.
Comics. I want that one, but I don't know.
There's another one. I don't know if you've seen it. Hold on.
I would also love to get the Red
I don't know. I
Sun.
still love all of them.
Well, you don't. You love everything, Felix. You don't get rid of anything, you or anything. So
They made more, but they just made this one character,
yeah,
the Cyborg Superman. I wish they would have done all of them.
I have him too. I have him. He's down.
Okay.
Down
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
With my pops, most of mine are. I took all Marie's superhero when she was editing to make more room for hers. Most of what I have, it's I can say it's all the superhero stuff. I've got Marvel Zombies I've been collecting. I have a lot of those. I think 1 or 2 are missing. When DC had the mixed with the Christmas icons, I got that set. When Looney Tunes mixed with DC, I got that set also. So you have like, the Superman, Bugs Bunny, and
Mm-hmm.
all those ones too. So a lot of mine, actually Sean asked me yesterday, he's 7.5. He told me yesterday, 7.5. But he asked me, how many Funko Pops have I bought? And I said, well, I own a lot, but a lot of them are gifted to me with, for Christmas or this sticker or Marie Award. So a lot of it is, it's not that I buy them, that if accumulated, so it does mean a lot to me for this collection because people thought enough to get me, hey, I got you this set for Christmas or something like that.
I bought most of mine. I do. Do you have the 10-inch Superman? There's the one. There's
Yeah,
the
he has the
original
Walmart exclusive, I think.
in
I saw
Walmart.
this.
I
Yeah.
think you could see there.
Okay. Is that the original
Yeah.
or the Walmart exclusive? I can't see it.
That's
It's
the
a
Walmart.
exclusive.
Just the
Hey,
Walmart.
I want the metallic one, but I don't want to pay $100 for it. So
I got both of them. I got the regular and I got the metallic.
well, let's not talk about you right now, okay?
I found the metallic at a con, and at the time, the price for those things were like $120 or something like that, and he had it marked for $80, and so I picked it up.
Was that an exclusive?
Yeah, it's an exclusive.
From where?
Yeah.
Which one? Who had it? The metallic one.
Walmart.
That's a Walmart exclusive, and the metallic was a chase of that one. So
Yeah.
it was a sticker.
Yeah.
sticker. Yeah.
It's basically a sticker. It's a metallic and it has red eyes.
And honestly, if I seen it at a con and there's not, I'm hard to buy myself stuff. I mean, somebody will say, "Hey, I really want this. It's $100. Go ahead." For me, I'm like, I just can't do it. It's hard for me to buy myself stuff.
It depends on what the
If I
item
have-
is.
But it's I got to be twist my arm to get it.
Honestly, like if I'll price things, and if I know it's a deal, I'll probably get it. But if it's close to the going rate or something like that, I won't.
The going rate to me has the thing of, I don't want to use the word grail, but obtainability.
Yeah.
Like I've been looking for a Henry Cavill for a while. It's not that I'm adverse to paying for one, but I can't find one that's on a cool print like that. I got black on a blue background. You can barely see it, or it's real scratchy, or it's just this. It's not what the value to me is like. It's not what I want to put on my wall. And that's part of it, I guess, is, like I said, I wouldn't mind that Cavill behind you, as I can tell from here, it's BA.
Yeah, I'll send you a better picture of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ink Platypus says, my son Todd says hello, Mod Squad, and he's
What's up, Todd?
what's up, Todd?
Oh, Todd.
Asking if y'all have any Godzilla figures.
Godzilla things?
Gahila. Do we have any Godzilla figures? I do not. I do not have anything Godzilla.
I have one Godzilla and one King Kong, because Marie and Sean were at, I think, a Target, and it was an occasion, and he picked them out for me.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My cousin, we're pretty tight, like brothers, but he has like the 18-inch ones, I think, especially when Kong versus, and then he gets like the new one. It's almost the exact same as the regular Godzilla, but when Kong versus Godzilla came out, he bought every single size, every single one. He's a little bit older though, so he grew up with the older Godzillas from back in the day. So he's a huge Godzilla fan, but he's got some big ol' ass ones. Then he's got one open, and then he's got them in the box.
I remember being at a con, and one of the guys was there who was involved in the original Godzilla in Japan.
Oh,
I like those stories that they tell, man.
Yeah.
Just how they used to make movies back then. It was just
was like Elvis in this place. I was shocked. he had to have security.
Oh wow.
It was like he had like an entourage around him. I'm like, wow, I'm surprised.
Ink Platypus said that her son's a big vintage Godzilla fan. I get it. I mean, those big kaiju movies are so awesome. I'm even the older ones, the ones that they look horrible, but they're freaking awesome. I love those when the man is in the suit just
stomping the city. Is your son older or younger?
Yeah.
Just I needed to ask that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to give us his exact age, Ink Platypus, but how old's your son?
Because I was thinking a kid at first, and I thought that was a good question. And then now he's saying he likes the vintage one, so I'm just curious now.
Yeah, I can see even a small kid liking the Godzilla.
That's what I thought at first, yeah.
I mean, it captures your imagination, is what it does.
It's OG Jurassic Park.
Basically, yeah. There you go. That's exactly what it is. And
Speaking of which, Instinct BAM Plus, check it out.
You know what, Ink Platypus? It's giveaway time. You've been the most engaging in this live, so congratulations.
Bob. No, I'm kidding.
Congratulations, you are the winner of a free Geek Box.
Sorry, David J. And who else?
David J. and Andy Clark.
Andy Clark. Go ahead if you, David and Andy, if you want some Mod Squad swag, go ahead and get a hold of Kevin in the community. Yeah. And Platypus, get a hold of Paul from the Bambox community, and he'll hook you up for the March Geek Box. Congrats.
Paul Minix. Ink Platypus says her son is 8. And he loves the old school Godzilla. That is awesome. I am actually glad I picked you to win this now, because that is awesome.
Long live Retro.
Yes. Dude, I remember Ultraman and stuff like that in those old movies, like him being small and then growing really big. Oh.
You know what? What does he think about the newer ones? Like I said, now I'm curious. What does he think of the newer ones?
Yeah, what do you think of Godzilla versus
Kong?
I'm curious on that too. I thought it was a good movie.
It turns into Godzilla versus Kong UFC. Gives him the shoulder, goes in for the right, dodges.
David J said that I'm dead to him after my comment. It happens, David. I mean, sorry, you like crappy things.
I was gonna pick you, David, too. Not saying, but I'm saying.
Oh, that's awesome. Ink Platypus says her son is screaming yay. Okay, this pretty much does it for this episode of Mod Squad Live. Follow us, hit that subscribe button, give us a liking. It really helps the algorithm on YouTube and
Squad
stuff like
15,
that.
Squad 15.
And Squad 15 for your very first box. Get 15% off. Let's see. One last.
I'll hawk my word a bit more. I'm almost done with the Darth Maul print, and I've got somebody working on logos for me right now. So I'll pimp out the Art by Peeps brand a little more.
Yes, Paul, give us all your socials, man. All your
Out my head.
Was that?
If you look in the description, you can actually find Paul's. I don't know if it's his Facebook or Twitter, but you can get a hold of him there.
He has a YouTube as well.
Yep. Hold on. Let me get the YouTube here.
There you go. Paul is unprepared as Felix in this one. The Peep Geek.
That's what's up.
I like it. I like it. All right, guys. I do believe that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad Live. So for Paul and Felix, I am Kevin saying, keep on bamming, Bammer.
See ya.